Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ashley Gabrielle. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you've already subscribed, thank you for being a loyal subscriber from the very beginning. I got new news, y'all. I don't know if I want to say it yet, but bitch is moving into her own apartment. So for those of you who know, you know. Who don't, for those of you who don't know, you don't know. I moved from New York back in June, right? I moved from New York back in June. Opal and I decided to go ahead and cahoots as far as being business partners and leveling up. And obviously, you know, that's what I did. That's what I came out here. I moved out here, started focusing on my team and my business and growing and all of that stuff. So basically, what I'm doing, her and I were living together, but I'll be moving like 9 minutes away from where we are now. So y'all know she got engaged and she has a fiance now and all the good things in life that we desire, right? All the good things in life. So yeah, I'm out. I'm out. But the story behind how I'm out is heaven sent. Like, I didn't expect it to be happening at the time that it's happening, but it's happening, and it's happening in my favor. It's happening on God's timing, and I just have to trust and believe and receive and accept the fact that this is what's happening. It's an apartment that I really, really like. The view's nice. There's a pool, there's a gym, all the things that I would need. So follow me, y'all. Oh God, Jesus. You won't follow me on this journey.
Hey, get the shit off, y'all. Let's go. Come on, let's go. Alright.
Yes, Daddy?
You need these boxes too? I'm sure.
Yeah. I need it for the bathroom.
What's going in here?
I'm gonna...
Get your motherfucking foot off the pole.
Move. Why is that still on? Hey! What the fuck on there? Back at it again at Ashley Gabrielle's YouTube channel. Just gonna be talking about the NutraBlast.
NutraBurst.
NutraBlast. NutraBlast. That's why I take it so I can get an ass. Why don't you start working on the dresser and just stop? Eh?
Because you said you was gonna tape it.
Okay, I'm taping it, but I'm not taking everything.
It's crazy. I be really with them killing niggas and them drilling niggas in the back. In the floors, get you off. I don't do this too much. I just talk, that talk. Give me talk back too. What's the word? What y'all wanna do? MD out the clip. I'm with the Crips. Neighborhood shit.
Yeah.
All my niggas, they on shit. I ain't gotta be
This a new
on,
Pop
bitch.
Smoke.
Hold on. I be so gone. Flip
new
that
Pop
boy
Smoke.
YJ. Creeping on the tool. He gon' break the rules. Boy, you.
Y'all remember the entanglement with Jada? They made a song about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I like a faded bitch, an amazing bitch. I like a Jada bitch. On entanglements, an entanglement, an entanglement. I got 4 hoes, an entanglement. I like a faded bitch.
What did it do? You like it?
This shit is tough. Oh my god, this apartment.
My house looks like a goddamn mess. Everything's all over the place, but that's some stuff we talked. Yo, let out.
All right, y'all. So you guys just got like the basic tour of my apartment, and I didn't get a chance to like record like the beginning parts because like I didn't even know what to expect. And truthfully, like I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm gonna just go look for these apartments because I had already knew that the lease was gonna be up in March, and the lease at my other apartment was gonna be up in March, and I needed to move out within like the next 2 months. So mind you guys, I just came back from Vegas. So in the back of my mind, I'm like, all right, let me see exactly what it is that I need to save up in order to, you know, transition. And I just woke up one day and I was like, I'm gonna go look for apartments. And so the apartment that I'm in, I've actually been looking at it since the time that I moved here. So I've been looking at it from that time and I'm like, oh my gosh, these apartments are so cute. I wonder what the rent is like. I wonder what the inside looks like. It looks like a new building. So I was just like always looking at this apartment ever since I've moved out here. I would always like drive by and like see it. Like, I want to know what these apartments look like. I just never had a reason to actually come and look. So I finally woke up one day and I decided I'm gonna go look at this apartment. And I was actually looking up apartments online and I was finding like little things. So the first apartment was actually really nice. It was bigger than this apartment here, but my issue is I didn't like the area. And realistically speaking, I want to wake up to a nice area where I feel safe. And you know, even though the inside was nice, it was still like the outside wasn't just cutting it for me all the way. The rent was a good price as well, and it was within my budget or my range, but I was like, all right, let me just try. I didn't want to just go ahead and just put a deposit down or put an application right away without really like knowing what my options were. So then I came to this apartment and the lady was super nice. You know, she was willing to help me with like everything. Like, she made the process so seamless. So she's like, when are you getting ready to move? When do you want to move? I'm like, oh, I'm thinking in March. She's like, can you move on Saturday? And I'm like, I'm not ready. Like, I wasn't planning on moving on Saturday. Like, what you mean move on Saturday? So she basically broke down like the whole process of how everything could work. And, you know, the next day I got a phone call and I was like in my bed. And when I tell you, like, I did not want to get out of bed. I got a phone call around 10 o'clock and was like, hey, you're approved. And I'm like, what? Approved? Okay. So I'm like, what's the next step? So I started getting anxious a little bit, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what the heck is happening? Like, is this about to happen? Because the lady's like, oh, so your moving date's tomorrow. And I'm like, what? Your moving date's tomorrow? What do you mean your moving date is tomorrow? Like, hold up. So I drove back to the apartment. I was like, let me just sit down and talk with them just to understand everything that's going on. She was like, yeah, we need this, we need this, we need this, and we need this. And yeah, the apartment's yours. It's already done. I was like, what? Like, it just happened so fast, and it's just such a blessing because I didn't think that I would be getting an apartment now. Like, I thought it was going to be like February, end of February, beginning of March. So this has been just like a blessing. And when I tell you, when I saw the apartment, I came inside, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't sleep. It has a pool. There's a lake in the back. You know, there's a playground. There's a gym. Like, everything that I need is here. The community around it, everyone's kind of like young and, you know, doing their thing. So that's good for me because now I get to network and meet new people and make new friends. So that's super, super great for me. I like that. And you know, I got the granite countertop that I want. I got the nice cabinets that I want. I got the nice fridge that I want. I'm in my own little space. Everything's just like organized the way that I want it. So my brother and I, he actually did so much for me. Like, when I moved here, he was just like, we got to get it done. And he made the process so seamless to try to like transition everything. My mom and my dad literally came from Orlando here and just moved all my stuff. Like, we all just worked together as a team, just transitioned all my stuff and moved it out so seamless and perfect. It was just amazing. You know, and everybody they just came and chipped in. Like, my mom, she came, she brought me my pots, she got me some sheets, she made sure I had groceries. You know, my dad came because honestly, he took my bed and gave it away, right? So he's like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna get you a new bed. He bought me a new mattress, and this mattress is actually really comfortable. But he bought me a new mattress. And, you know, I already had my headboard and some of my other little pieces in here that's already in my room. So I'm just absolutely loving it. I'm loving the space. I'm loving the fact that, you know, I could walk around my house naked again. Okay? Ooh, this is lifting. The thing about it is that I'm just a real, like, big free spirit. So, you know, being comfortable, especially being comfortable in my skin and being comfortable in my environment is super important for me. So now I can do whatever the frick I want to do. Like, I can walk around with no clothes on if I want to, or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it's just a different feeling and just having your own space. I've always had my own space for the most part. I've only had one other roommate prior to this, and truthfully, I didn't like to call Opal and I's situation a roommate situation because she's really like family to me. So, you know, I've had a roommate situation only once. And that was when I was like 18. Ever since then, I've been living on my own. So yeah, it just feels great to live on my own again, but this time in a space where I actually want to live, because before in New York, the prices are like so expensive and jacked up, and you know, you get a reasonable price, not even reasonable, sometimes overpriced in a basement. And it doesn't have all the amenities and all the things that this place has or other places may have, especially like in the South. So this has been great. I'm just excited. I'm blessed. I'm super grateful. I'm super happy. And I don't take anything for granted. The past few months have been a little rough for me, just like energy wise and stuff like that. So it's been great. And as I said before, you know, I don't like to call Opal's and I situation roommates. We weren't roommates because it was like the way her and I lived, it was like we were family. We are family, matter of fact, right? So if I needed to do something and I couldn't finish doing it, she'll pick up for me. If vice versa, if she needed to do something, I couldn't do it, I'll pick up for her, whatever the case is. There was no separation of groceries and no cattiness about whose is this and whose is that. Like, we just share. We share as if we were sisters. We loved on each other as if we were sisters. And everything was amazing. But life takes turns, right? Life takes turns, and life makes different situations happen for us. Mind you, I said 4, not 2. Life makes different situations happen for us. So she's now engaged, right? Her and her fiance are currently looking for an apartment, and I am finally and officially on my own, and I love it. I love it. And like I said, I'm super happy. I'm super grateful. I was in the process of thinking like, should I get an apartment with someone else? Should I room with someone else? But I honestly really didn't want to. I didn't want to room with anyone else, but I think this is the best decision that I've made for myself, and we're gonna have a blast. 2021, let's go. So for the most part, my room is pretty much done, right? So the closet's organized, my bed is like all set up, I have my dresser, I have my little decorations for my room. That is pretty much all set up. My brother and I kind of like knocked that out. So what I'm thinking is to kind of just like have you guys join me in the process of setting up my living room, which would be another vlog. So I'm gonna set my living room up. I already ordered my couch. I already ordered what is it, the table, like a TV stand, because I'm not going to keep a TV in my room. So I ordered the TV stand, and I also ordered a rug. Everything else that I would probably like add is just like little trinkets that I would probably just put in my living room just to give it that extra kick, you know what I mean? And yeah, so those are things that I can just gradually get over time, but the basic things, like the things that I absolutely need, I already have. And so everything else is just gonna come. It's just gonna be extra. It's just gonna be an additive. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm excited. And it's really important. And this is one thing that I just want to say before I close this live out. I don't know if you guys watched my vlog to Vegas, right? But there was a moment that I had, and I was just sitting out the window, and I was looking out the window, and I was just looking at everything, and to me it seemed as if everything that I was looking like, it almost came out like, this is for you, right? So me looking out of this view and seeing how beautiful everything was, and it was so sunny and it was so bright, and I just had like this feeling of gratitude come over me. And I was just so like, in that moment, I felt like success in my fingertips. It's weird. And I was talking to my brother about this other day, and he said the same thing. But anyway, in that moment, it was like I felt success in my fingertips. Like, it was almost like I was sitting down, but I felt everything from my butt go all the way up to my crown. And I felt like everything that I want is coming to me. Everything that I desire, I already have. And it didn't matter what I was going through or how I was feeling. the energy, the environment, the prayers, the meditations, you know, the people, everything, it made me feel warm, because it's like, dang, I really got some good people around me, right? And I could see myself growing, and I could feel myself growing, and I could just see the things happening. And even when things go bad, they're not really bad. And like, as I said before, things don't happen to you, they happen for you. So I just believe that everything that I was feeling or going through in the months prior was happening for me, for these moments. And so I know in my first vlog, my first YouTube video, I also mentioned that I wanted to get a condo. And that's something that I absolutely want to do, because as I said, I'm on my own. So I do want to have a condo with property in my name that I can go ahead. But that's the next thing that I'm manifesting, and I'm manifesting it publicly. And I'm going to be working towards it. And you know, you really have to be mindful of the words that you're speaking. You really have to believe. And sometimes belief and faith, you can't really see, right? You can't really see belief and faith. You can't touch it, right? But it's just something within you that you have to know. You have to know that it's coming. And once you know that it's coming, once you know that you deserve good things, once you know that you're supposed to receive good things to you, that's when everything starts to come. So that's my little tip. And I hope you guys love this video. If you can like, comment, share, and subscribe, go ahead and do so. I appreciate you guys so much, and wish me luck, because 2020, we are going for a ride. Good, bad, whatever it is, we are going for the ride, and I'm here to share that with you guys. Toodles!